Welcome back to the Homegrown Challenge with the New York Rangers. We ended up trading for Connor Bedard if you last were with us. We traded him to this team as well, so we traded him for San Jose Sharks for a King's ransom. I mean, we gave up our first pick as well and a future first picks, so I tried to make it as realistic as possible. You can't always be as realistic. So if we end up winning the trade by any means, which I think we will, we'll probably send them either another pick or something in the future. So we traded two first rounders and our first rounder this year. And then I think Robertson, but I don't think he's a 3-star player, so or potential 3-star player for the future. So hopefully he turns out decent for them. And then Rempe as well, who is around, will be eventually a 3-star as well. He's 21, so both two younger guys as well. I mean, I feel as though it's a kind of fair trade. This wouldn't be the first time that Sharks end up gambling on a trade. I mean, they were on the wrong end of the Owen Nolan trade when they just traded him away for pretty much nothing to Toronto, and also they were on the favored trade when they managed to get Joe Thornton. So this could either be one of the two. I mean, we're both listed as rebuilds. Oh, sorry. I guess they're a win now. We're a rebuild, and they have our old GM. That's crazy too. That's insane. So right now our only strength is in goalie. We'll give a quick look as to who ended up winning our tryouts for this year. But right now you have Lafreniere, Zegras, Mctavish, and then you have Chris Kreider, Bedard, and Buchnevich. I hate saying that name. And then you have Mason Shaw, Cheadle, and Brank as well, who we managed to grab. I think we got Brank just as a free agent last year, I believe. Um, and then you got Mason Shaw, Cheadle. Oh no, sorry, I just said that. And then you got um, Hannes, Barron, and Francis. So the big key focus here on defense is Richards. So Richards, we're taking a gamble on. We're trying to pull a fast one on this league and see if we can set it up so we can convert a pretty good defensive rating, in my opinion, and obviously decent forward skills. 2.5 star though, so we'll see if we can actually develop him to a little bit more. He's 25, so if it works for him, we're gonna probably try it in the future for sure for other players. But I mean, the defensive rating, that seems to me like a pretty good like opportunity to just convert him and see how this will work if we can just naturally convert our right winger slash center into a right defense. So pretty much like a Brent Burns type thing. I'm pretty sure Brent Burns was maybe a little bit younger when he was first converted. But so far this year, we are at the top. 4 wins, and now we end up taking on a team that's struggling as well, um, which one win and 2 losses so far. We'll look at our depth now. So we only have the one pick for next year. We have, or sorry, the one first round pick for next year. We don't have any for next year and none for the year after. So we're all in committed to this year. Logan Cooley, he just went up to a 3-star just before the season started, so unfortunately we weren't able to sign him. So we will sign him next year. And then we got a couple other guys that we're kind of looking at. Korzark, he may find his way up this year. Um, and then you got Gedimak, who's 20, so next year he would probably be eligible to either be traded or we bring him up. Then you got Brett Berard, but I don't think he's going to start for us. Hannes is a 3.5 star, so he'll probably only be here for this year if I have to guess. Rubinski we won't start, and then Zugin and Edstrom I guess are probably just trade candidates most likely. Zugin maybe we end up keeping because he's 18. And then you got Cameron Mercer, Jeremy Wilmer, who's now 4-star potential. And then you have, I think, Moldenhauer, who's now still only a half a star. So hopefully he develops into something. He is 19, so maybe we give him one more year to see if he can get into like a 2.5 role. Then Almquist is a 4.5 as well. Miroshenko is also a 5-star potential player. So our team is looking pretty solid for the future. That's just a quick look at most of these players. And then I think Josh Pilar is the only guy that is in our system for the AHL. So we'll kind of see also how that develops. We did not grab another goalie. We got Dylan Garand as well and Tyler Wall still in the AHL here. And then Lindblom, um, Hugo Olas, and Roddy Ross. I guess Roddy Ross we probably won't keep. But Talon Boyko, we may end up bringing up at some point. We'll just have to continue to monitor all these players. And Carter Richardson, who's only 2.5-star. But we did a couple transactions here that were kind of cool. It was at the end of the year, or end of the draft, I guess. It is transaction log. There we go. So I think it's signings. So we got some players after the draft. Danny Larkin. So I just like the name. So we ended up signing him and then send him away. Yeah, he was a free agent there just after the draft. And I want to say there's another player as well that we managed to grab. But we'll kind of play a little bit here, see how well we do, how long we can keep the winning streak going. But so far, so good for this franchise. It only took 2 years to lose into a good enough position that we could trade for picks in the future, which is to me is fantastic. We lucked out and being able to grab some of the players that we would have wanted from Red Wings, but unfortunately that's the best that we could have done. We couldn't unfortunately grab any of their defense. So we end up winning. So first matchup that we have so far with San Jose is a 4-2 win after the Connor Bedard trade. So we'll have to remember this for years to come to see who ends up having the better matchup between our picks and their picks, because I feel as though this is a rivalry that will have to be echoed in the future. I don't think their pick ended up starting this year though. So that's where we have it a little bit more than they do. Who do they have? They have Logan Couture. I'll take a quick look at their picks, and you just have Bedard with five goals this season so far. That's just awesome. So he's already leading this team to glory. So let's look at. I don't think they brought him up. Yeah. We'll just look at their rights here. Oh, and Musty got moved down to a 4-star. Gross. He was a 5-star when we had. Oh no, he's a 5-star. Okay. And it looks like he's just going to be sitting in the OHL for one more year. I mean, 72 points, 57 games. Yeah, it didn't really jump off the page for us. That's kind of why we decided to just go for it this year. And when you have a generational talent, it seems like, of course, it just makes more sense to just go all in for it. But I mean, if you look at last year, our team did very well before we even started to kind of intentionally tank. So you know that our team is definitely going to do much better this season with a lot of the players returning. And then you have Shane Wright, who looks like he is doing amazing for. Oh wow, he only got 38 points for the first year. It'll be interesting also to see how well Lafreniere does. Because he is, like we said at the beginning of the series, he will be our future. So far, only 2 points. That is not very good. Mctavish is already outproducing him, and so is Zegras. So we're pretty much bound to keeping Lafreniere for the season. We kind of want to see how well he would do if he had to stay with this franchise forever. So bar anything crazy, I don't think we're gonna just let him go just for nothing. So we managed to win a divisional rival here with the Philly Flyers, who, oh, I guess OT. I was gonna say we've managed to make them lose the first time in their regulation, but nope. Just ended up going to OT for it. Zegras with 2 goals in the season and Connor Bedard with 6. You even got Keandre Miller with his first assist, it looks like. That's kind of odd. And then we'll take a quick look at Mctavish was the game winner in shootout, so that's fantastic. We'll take a quick look to see how well our D-man is producing in maybe let's say maybe 10 10 more games. We'll kind of play it out. Oh, damn. I think we might lose this game now. Yeah, we lost it because I think we didn't change our goalie. Too many games in a row. Like, this is insane. I think our goalie's already, like, tired. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And then you got Francis, who is injured as well. Yeah, he's at 27%. Like, sometimes I wish that you could just edit it when you're playing, because that kind of hurt a bit. So our first loss in regulation this year, or just in general. So that kind of hurt a little bit, and it was to the New York Islanders, which obviously hurts even more. Eberling, okay, he's still a free agent. Oh no, oh no, I think he's a free agent there. And you got Wilmer here that's producing well. Moldenhauer now for sure 1 star. That's good. And then I guess we'll take a quick look at our other guy. Well, Moldenhauer we already looked at. Fantilli, he's doing well. And then where's Miroshenko? He's doing well in the MHL. Almquist as well. Now a 2 star player. Wow. So I don't see Coach Adelic in there either. So wow. Even after that brutal performance there, we still managed to secure top spot with our goalie. So quick look at where is our defense. Richards, 4 penalty minutes. He's still graded at a 60, so maybe it was that last game, but I'm pretty sure he's doing probably better than that. And then it looks like we're going to have to bring someone up for our right wing at the bottom. So we'll see how long Francis ends up having to wait out for that. Rantanen already on a tear with 11 goals. Wow. Well, now they're happy with me, so that is good. He will be out for quadriceps soreness. That's great. And who will we bring up? William Defoe. Maybe we'll bring up the right winger that we need. Hopefully he's at an 82 health, so he maybe only plays that one game. He is a grinder too, so no goal scoring probably from this guy. But it looks like he'll be able to slot in perfectly. And then it looks like Scherstegen needs to sit out this game because we played him too many times in a row, and Zegras is also kind of tired. So maybe we just slot him down to Cheadle for now. And McDonough as well. Maybe we just put Keandre Miller there. Yeah, that's actually a decent pairing, McDonough and Richards. And then Jones, 90, and then Fox. Okay. So hopefully this is good enough to win one of the games. Do 4 for 28. Yeah, no player is there. So that is good. Delete all messages and paper trail. So I'm not sure how well the LA's doing right now. It shows that they have 13 points. So this is going to be a hard match right now. 3-2 loss and in regulation, so no points. Kaliev with the goal and an assist, and we didn't really get anything to really counter that. So I guess that's what happens when your team is just exhausted from too many back-to-back games. Hopefully no more injuries though. Hopefully no more injuries for the long haul. Ross Colton being waived, 27. We are not eligible. And Sam Lafferty, we are not eligible either. So trade for Brooke McGinn. Tavares on the market. Like I said in previous ones, I believe John Tavares is and was the starting to the end of the Maple Leafs franchise. Probably why they're in a rebuild now. If you want me to elaborate more on that, I can in the future. I think I already have at least once, so I definitely don't mind doing it more than one more time. So it is definitely a franchise that I despise, and I don't think we will give them any good trades in the future to build their franchise. But I mean, they only have 8 games in, and they're at the bottom. But I don't. Oh, Dylan Coughlin. Okay, nobody. All right, nobody again. So for 1.5 million, that seems steep. Everyone looks healthy. Oh, except for our goalie, who we need to switch. Sherstegen. So hopefully we go back onto the winning column here with a team with tied in 17th place. And we drop it. We lose the Zegras battle. Oh no. And Ryan Strome. Ryan Strome has our number with an assist. And then you have Kako with another assist. And that was it. That was all she wrote. So another. Oh, Lafreniere is out. 2 to 3 months, buddy. Like. Just watch. We're now going to shape this franchise to start winning again. All right. And then you got Streskovsky that can, I guess, slot in there since Francis is hurt. But I think this changes everything too. So do we... We have another game tomorrow. You got to be kidding. These back-to-back games are just brutal. That's insane. I don't like that. 2 months he's shelved, so that will hurt his development. How well was he doing beforehand? Only 4 points. I mean, last year he only had 38, so. But that's when we weren't trying to do well, but we're still putting him in the best position possible. So, we've already dressed Shvesovsky, so. And it looks like Georgiev is going to have to sit for this one. 86. So Richards is the most tired, and well, obviously Francis as well. So I think Brink. Brink might have to be the guy that gets moved up here, or maybe Mason Shaw. No. And then can this guy play winger? He can. How good? He can play right wing. Good. I don't know where he was beforehand. Why we didn't have that. Another counter-attacking? Yeah, we can't have that. We'll go setup man here. I don't think that line has it. Oh, they do. What can Mason Shaw be? He will be playmaker, so You have to change your role to, I guess, two-way forward. That should be right. So hopefully we manage to beat out the Flames here because we're on kind of a little bit of a slip here. Bedard with 4 goals. Wow. Mctavish also doing great. Brink looks like he was the right pick so far. Wow. Yeah, I didn't really want to mix up with the second line players. I didn't really want to mess with that. It looked like they have a solid chemistry there, so I didn't want to just have to get rid of them. So Robbie Brink going on the top was probably the best thing. Ryan Francis. You know what? We can probably leave him if we continue to do well. He just doesn't seem to. I don't know. He's not as good as the other players that we have at our disposal. So 15 points is pretty good. So this may be a zero to hero type year. So we also got Buffalo Sabres, who are. I mean, I think they're doing a bit better than what they were doing before. Cal Fleury. Missed out on him too. Nope. And Edmonton, Austin Watson. That guy's still even in the league for a third rounder. That seems like robbery. That guy's not even going to be playing. Zegras now hurt. Okay. Day to day with the sore groin. So we can move someone up. Who can we move up? And oh no, and our next best guy. So Josh Pilar, congratulations, you are moving up. You will get, I guess Bedard now gets the top spot, eh? So Zagras is benched, and then Pilar will now slot in the second there. We might have to reshape this too, but Cheadle now getting the second, and Baron I think will stay there, and then we just put Pilar on the. He's another playmaker. So you know what? Maybe we do that. Pilar, you get. Yeah, you're not really good at anything else. His best, so Hannes. Oh, 8. So yeah, you can switch to something else. Let's go with counterattacking. Probably good enough. And then we can. Oh no, our goalie's already swapped. But you still have. Okay, Pilar is still. Oh my god. Okay. Well, he's a 70, so that might be dangerous for us. All right, let's win this one out. 5-4, just making everyone even more tired now. Did McDonough get 2 assists? Oh no, 1 assist. Okay. Kreider with a hat trick. So far that move up seems pretty good. Wow. Bedard, Bedard with 11 goals. Jesus. Svetskovsky, that's good. He got his first assist there. So far, this team looks like they're setting up pretty well. I mean, we're only 2 points down in the division, but it looks like we are light years ahead of where we were last year. Lavoie. Wow. Okay. If only I could have. What the hell? He's 23. When did he turn 23? Why couldn't you have done this before? He just turned 23. Are you kidding me? And 2.6 million, so he definitely re-upped as well. I don't know why Edmonton's doing so many trades right now. Do they even have any picks for next year? So far, everyone looks healthy, so that's good. Ryan McDonough still on the top line there. 2-1 loss to Columbus. I feel as though they would be probably like our rivals at some point. Just because they're both like red, white, and blue kind of type thing. Patrick Laine getting his fifth goal. Cole Sillinger, who I'm a big fan of, I don't think we're eligible to even get. And Richard scores his first as a defender. So he's having kind of a mediocre year. 1-7. I mean, I would love to trade for this guy. Robbie Brink improves at left wing. Was he not a left winger before? That is what we will wonder for sure. And we only have 8 wins so far. So that's not as good as I thought we were. I thought we had more points. JT Miller, another guy that we could potentially get, and now we have who is hurt? Sherstegen is hurt. Oh no. So moving up the depth charts is Tyler Wall. Congratulations, you are now back up. And we are just at the amount. And Kreider is hurt too. So, he's at a 63. There's no way he can play. So I guess Sherstegen has to move to injury list because the only one that can't technically play, and we got to move someone up. So, is it gonna be no? Rubinski maybe, or I guess Henriksen can come up. 12 points. Yeah, or no, he's still hurt too. So Henriksen, or do we bring up Hunter Skinner? Is the other potential guy. So it looks like Henriksen, you get the nod. I really need to start bringing up people earlier because, oh no, you're moving back down. So let's look at, we might have to play with Zegras on the bottom. Hunter Skinner. See if he can play for one game. He is at 88, so yes, he can. So Kreider will get the nod off, and then we will just do best lines here. Because now Skinner will be there. Richards is on the bottom. Mason Shaw gets the top nod there. They've really changed it around. Okay, Pilar now gets moved up. Okay, Buchnevich moves to the right wing. Alright, and Hannes is now as the left winger. I don't know why Hannes is up there, but alright, I guess I'm trusting our backup or our assistant coach way too much. So 5-4 wins, probably gonna be an overtime win as well. Nope, regulation. Matthews with 2 goals, Brink with a goal and assist. Hannes actually. Wow, I was proved wrong there. Braden Schneider as well. Robbie Brink doing well. Robbie Brink, where was he? Where was he moved? I thought he. Did he? Is he still on the top? No, Robbie Brink moved to the third, so they're really high on Mason Shaw. And we got a back-to-back game as well. Like I said before, there's just way too many back-to-back games. We are definitely going to be hurt by this for sure. I don't remember seeing it in the NHL this many, but we'll quickly look at it. We'll look at our schedule actually. Yeah, back-to-back, back-to-back. October had at least one back-to-back there, and oh no, that's preseason, so that makes sense. So I guess so far it's only 2, right? And we got a rivalry as our second one. Yeah, that seems. I think the other one was a rivalry too, and then we got another one. Most of our rivalries are back-to-back, so we got 2 weeks in a row back-to-back games. And then we got Philly in twice in 1 week. Another back-to-back. As long as they don't. And then another one with a rivalry game as well being the other back-to-back. And then 2 weeks in a row again. Oh, 3 week. What? We got Thursday, Friday, and then oh my God. Our team's gonna get injured so hard. And then April at the end, we have a back-to-back game there. Oh, that's going to be a bit rough there. So it looks like Wall will get the start here over Georgiev. And then Kreider's still out, but it looks like we may be able to... Nope, Zegras is still out. Oh my god. Spoke too soon. So hopefully we get the win here against a rival. And no, we get completely shut out. I mean, it's not really even level playing field if... Let's see what they... I feel... Let's see. If they had to have actually done a back-to-back game... Oh, it is. Okay, so I guess at least they had to do a back-to-back game. Oh, but then 2 injuries. This is insane. Back stiffness. Okay. And then you got Connor Fox, or Adam Fox, sorry. Ryan Portman is the guy that has to come up. Oh no. And Patrick Nemeth is ineligible, so we cannot play with him. So, this will cause a bit of a stir. At least Zegras should be back, and then Kreider should be back as well. So, look at our lines real quick. Richard's back on the D. So they're learning. The AI is learning. That's not ever going to happen. Moving Bedard down to the third line, that seems kind of dumb. Mctavish also getting... Why would we put a grind... Okay. Yeah, McTavish is top 2 lines. There's no way he's moving down to the bottom. Hannes, I don't agree with. He's only an 8 at the current position that he's at, so that just seems... AI, I don't think you know what's going on. Zegras is a lease back, so that's fantastic. So did we slot him in yet? Where was he? Oh, Zegras is at the top already. Okay. So that works. But we are still in second, so that is the positive news. We already did this. But we end up having to face a Tampa Bay team that is probably better than us. I think our goalie's probably switched up. Yep. Okay. And Kreider is back too, so who can we move on from? I'm going to go with Dufour, probably. So send you down. And then let's bring up Kreider here because we are a win now team. We will not let you sit one more game than what you have to. I like this one better. And if Cheadle's gonna, that's fine. I like Richards as our D though. 5-2 loss, so it doesn't really matter. And Zegras getting his goal on his debut game back. At least it's better than a shutout. And Tampa Bay is a top team, so it's not too bad, but it just looks like our division is probably very weak. So that will be good for us. And we already have another injury. So who is the Baron? Okay, groin tightness. It looks like Francis, you are back up. Cheadle now moves up. Hannes moves up. And Baron now. Oh, did we not start him? Yes. Oh no, Baron's the guy that's out. It is... Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Francis. Francis is the guy. Um... Where are ya? So I feel as though let's do that and then move Francis down. That looks like a decent setup here. Yeah, we'll do that. And hopefully Stegen's back. 4-0 loss. My God. This team, Jesus, you are... Oh, apparently Cheadle can play left wing. So, I don't know why we didn't do well there at all. Especially with the firepower that we have. At least we get our goalie back. What? This is a trade? Obviously Joey Valeno or Joe Valeno is better than Spurgeon. I don't even think they need a defense. Mm, arguably, yes, I guess, but are they even in position for it to matter? Wonder if Ottawa's on the top swing now. Yep, they are. So hopefully our back-to-back here, Ryan Portman. Oh my God, where is he? Oh, let's leave that. Let's swap those. We'll put Ryan Portman on. Yeah, you know what? He is that bad. Hopefully we manage to hold up here and come away with the win and a 2-1 loss, so no, we do not. OT though, so there's hope. Zach Jones getting our only goal for our team. He's improving at right defense, so that's good. With 13, he is hurt. This is fantastic, guys. 20 points, I think, in just as many games yet. 17. We just now got bumped out of a playoff spot, it looks like. Adam Fox still bruised hip, back stiffness, and Lafreniere still 1 to 2 months. So, injuries are definitely a big issue for this team. And now our defense is completely shattered. So we might have to bring up someone as well. Hunter Skinner, you are you already up? No, he's already up. Ryan Portman's already up. So, I guess Henriksen is gonna have to be moved up as well. It will be George Wall, okay. And Wall comes back down. I don't even know if he got that much action or any action. So we will see what the AI suggests for us here. Make our moves. Okay, Mason Shaw, I don't really care. At least they managed to keep the players that we wanted together at the top. And Henriksen, I knew was going to be the slot there. How good is Henriksen at defense, though? On the right, he is terrible. That's great. So hopefully we have someone coming back. We'll play around 25 games, and then we'll leave it at that. And then we'll play the ending of the season as well and see how well our team ends up doing throughout those times. At least Adam Fox or our other defender might be back, but our depth at D is abysmal. So a win here will probably bring us in. We do have a couple games at hand, so it's not really that like detrimental. But you got Arizona, who managed to turn around their franchise. Wow, within 2 seasons. So that's even. I feel as though we're gonna lose this one. Yep, 4-3 loss in regulation as well, so 0 points. Clayton Keller, probably captain now. Yeah, wow, he just ran us wrecked. Okay, Lawson Cruz. So let's look at their team actually. They have Chitrin. Okay. They must. Their team's not even that good, and they manhandled us. Like, it's decent, don't get me wrong. But it's not as good as what I would have thought. And then, do they have any injuries? Um, so Brad Lambert, who we traded, I believe. We traded them. Brad Lambert has not started yet. So that's a positive. Michov is another guy that they end up grabbing as well. He has not started yet. I think he had to take off 2 years though. So it looks like they're going to be they're doing well without even having any of their draft players playing. So that is definitely a sight for how well their franchise could actually do in real life. So we got Adam Fox back. So we'll play a couple more games, see how well our team chemistry comes back, and now everyone is back. So, what? Okay. That's the first that's happened. It has to sit on the AI or IR for a little bit longer. Morgan Baron is eligible to come back. So Francis is the odd man out. And then for Poorman, obviously it's the first one we're taking off. And we will move you down. I don't think he probably did very well either. So we will see where we are with St. Louis. Stamkos apparently being shopped by a team that's at the top. That doesn't really compute very well. Yeah, so Schneider looks like he can slot in as well, so we will probably do that too. Henriksen maybe is the guy that we bring down. Yeah, so we'll bring him down. I think that's enough to dress. No holes here. Zegras, Kreider now. I just want. Why can't you just put it where I want it? Robbie Brink, I kind of want to convert as our second, but maybe want a playmaker here. Power forward Dangler. So it seems like it's pretty even. Let's run away with the win here. 4-1 win. Are they doing bad? 12 wins. So the first team that we managed to make a trade for looks like they might be struggling a bit more now. So maybe on the short term we gave them cups. Looks like back-to-back cups we gave them, but so far so good for us. Yeah, St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis is still in the top 3 spot. We are 1 point away from ours, so we just got to battle with the Capitals pretty much. And we got Pittsburgh, who is a bottom feeder team right now, for whatever reason. I don't know if they have injuries or not, but they're our next opponent, so hopefully we can move up from that. I wonder how long Pittsburgh. Jones is now. Do we have any injuries? Is that what it is? Facial cut that he got moved to 80%, so that seems odd. Francis, can we move him down? Is he? I think I can move him down. Oh crap, no. Okay, so we'll move Ryan Francis to our AHL team. I want to put Richards in. Maybe Richards goes in instead of Jones. So we'll do that. Cheadle now moves up for Shaw. I don't like that. Whatever, I guess that's fine. And then Richards now being trained as a lefty. So he's getting the full conversion right now. Hopefully we win it. 4-3, there we go, in regulation. So their team is just in shambles. Crosby's still on the team. Malkin's still on the team. I don't know with those two players how your team cannot be faring very well. That's ridiculous to me. So moves us up to fourth spot, and we now just have the Capitals in our sights. Okay, and I mean, I think we're good enough to at least push for a playoff spot. Whether or not we make it is another story, but we do have at least one pick in the draft this year. So, or one pick. Why do I always say that? One forward pick, or one first round pick, I guess. Yeah, sorry. But wow, and in his rookie season with 16 goals, that is pretty good. And we managed to walk away with the victory here. So our team looks like it is doing great. I guess I can switch him to right. That should be good enough for our player to be healthy again. And Adam Fox, Kreider, Georgiev, so same as normal for our jerseys. Quick look, Moldenhauer looks like he is starting to shape into the player that we want. So he is still 5-star potential and 1.5 star now. I think he started the year as a half star. Um, Logan Cooley, there we go, 2-star. I thought I saw him at 3 before, so that's kind of unsettling. LaFontaine, okay, 3-star potential. Almquist, 2-star. I'm still not seeing Coach Adelic anywhere in these things. I just don't know if he's not improving at all or what. Let's take a quick look here. Coach Adelic, 1.5 star, 4-star potential. So, yeah. And no changes here. We're still rich, it looks like. We should probably add staff at some point here. But we have 26 points. Who's our next opponent? We have Dallas. So Dallas looks like it should be a win as well. So we'll pretty much play until we lose, is what I think. But we are 6-6-2, so that isn't as good as what I was hoping. And let's ride it out now. Let's go. 4-0 win against the Zona. I thought it was Dallas that we were playing. Oh no, Dallas is our next game. But we managed to beat the Zona with Hunter Skinner, the guy that I was going to bring down. That's unsettling. Having a game. So maybe I look at our... Oh, and that kind fractured fibula. That's great. So, another injury, but I guess that clears that up for me. And yeah, Hunter Skinner now moved up to the second line after that performance. And it looks like Georgiev is going to get it. And what? They are moving. Okay, no, we're relying heavily on Zegras. We are not moving him yet. I think he's still our top. He's 4-star now? No. But he only has 2 assists. This selfish bastard. Oh my god. Jesus. 16 goals, 2 assists. He is pretty selfish. I will say that. Does it does he know how to pass? 15 passing. Personality. Okay. Oh, he'll what they're saying is he will be a traitor to us. So he just really wants to lead the league in goals, I guess. Tony DeAngelo, I should bring back at some point. I think we're eligible to get him. I think he started. He was drafted. Oh, Tampa Bay. He was drafted, but we did have him. Yeah, we had him for a couple years here. 23. Oh, it shows the age too. 22. So we are eligible to have him if he ever becomes available. Which contract? No. So unless we trade for him, we probably won't get him unless we need one last piece. Oh, so wow. That's a big deal. I like Brandstrom. Eberle traded for Brandstrom, so a defense for Eberle. So I don't know. Is Seattle in a spot? Seattle's not in a spot. So Ottawa is. So I there it still says rebuild, and for us it still says rebuild, but we are both occupying top spots with relatively the same amount of points. So we'll play two or three more games here, but so far it looks like we're at least 4 points out of, or 4 points up, I guess, from the Red Wings, and we have more games at hand as well. But we want top spot. Oh my God, our team is just. Oh, okay, never mind. Did we fix the problem? Let's just. Yeah, we did. Okay. Last thing I want to do is, and a 3-1 win. There we go. I don't even know how to pronounce their goalie's name, but Jones, 17 goals and still probably no assists. Just two. He will have the most lopsided goals to assist ratio. But we just got our 14th win. So we are happy. We are cruising here. Hopefully the pick is not ours. But we trade away two future picks. Okay, now we get bumped back down. But we trade two future picks for getting the best player in the draft. So I guess that's kind of what you get for it. Trying to look at any names that seem odd that are in the top, but I don't see anything. 24, yeah, we can't get him. And it looks like at least we're going to be probably able to. One of our winouts might be of the bottom feeders. So, um, that seems kind of sacrilegious. Ron Hextall being their GM. That's odd. And then Dubas is still their GM. Who is their coach? Let's go with Team Home here. Their coach is I don't see it. It does not show me. Okay. I'm sure there's an staff. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Their head coach Sheldon Keefe is still managing to keep his job. Wow. I think he's overrated. I don't think he's a very good coach. And it looks like I am right at least this season. But has not won a cup, right? No, no cup. I don't even think he's gone past the first round either, so let's light them up. 5-1 loss. Okay, well, guess we're not as good as what we thought. Mctavish with the only goal. So we hopefully finish this off with our last game of this recording against St. Louis. So, I mean, we managed to beat them the first time. Let's see if we can beat them our second time. Kind of a big deal. So, nothing changed in our lineup here. And we lose. So I don't know if they didn't have, still only one goal. Only two goals in back-to-back games is not a streak that we want. But we are losing. We end up losing this out on a bad note. I don't know if I want to roll the dice here and play Columbus to hopefully end this on a win. You know what? We play to win. We're playing until we win here. Let's do it. Who's 77? Cheadle. Ugh. All right, Mason Shaw, you congratulations get to move up. And Cheadle's now on the bottom. There we go. At 6-0 loss. Oh my god. This team, only 2 goals in 3 games. This is what's gonna get us. This would be what would get us fired if we were an actual, like a contending team. So who do we have lined up? So we got Pittsburgh again. So hopefully Pittsburgh stops their hot streak. And we managed to at least win one out here. So, because otherwise I don't even know who we. So Cheadle is now back. Okay, so go back to what we're used to. Let's go. Come on. 4-3 loss. Oh my god. We're gonna end up playing 30 games here, and yeah, we're gonna play 30 games here probably before we end up winning. Oh, Seattle. If we don't win this, we might as well just resign out of our team. I mean, Seattle, we have to win. We have to win this game. 3-2 win. There we go. In regulation. Makes me feel so much better, but still 3-2. We managed to put just as many goals in this game as we did the last couple games. So take a quick look at the standings, see if we're still managing to hold on. Yeah, well, we're obviously managing to hold on to a playoff spot. So we are currently third in our division. It seems like a pretty weak division. We could battle for the top spot. They're just 1 win and 2 OT losses away. So we could do that. I don't know if we don't go all in obviously this year. This year is just the shape of the franchise, so hopefully we manage to get everyone at a 4-star, 5-star that needs to be, and build from that. So Zegras is the main focus there, and so is Bedard, who has 17 goals. But we'll probably play a little bit away, and then maybe we come back in March time. See how well we have in terms of January and February, or sorry, December, January, February, and then we'll probably play March. Um, maybe okay, so end of February. So we'll probably do the trade deadline maybe. Or no, we'll still play March. We'll play March for a bit, see what we end up doing, see if there's any trades that actually looked pretty good for us. Um, if we manage to do it, but I don't think this series does not seem like a series that's just going to involve too many trades, so it's most likely just going to be end of season stuff. Um, and then kind of just do a recap as how well our team's progressing. But Logan Cooley may get the nod next year, but which will mean that Zegras or Bedard has to move on to a wing role, or we look at Cooley being that setup guy. So he may have to go to faceoffs is 15, so he may have to slot into our wing. So even though it would be solid to have 3 straight, but I don't think a top 3 pick would be wise to put on there. Faceoffs are roughly around the same. Yeah, and he's a 20 center. Let's see Zegras. I don't think Zegras would take off either. He has 14 faceoffs as well, but he can play left wing, so maybe Zegras is the guy that slots in the left wing there on the top line. We may look to do that actually, because that would be pretty solid. Yeah, we might actually do that now. Maybe we do that now. And then that's what our team looks like. I like that top line actually. and then Lafreniere is the other one. Yeah, I think that's what we move forward with. Let's take a quick look at before we get off. I just want to see how Mctavish is. So he's a 3-star so far. So that is pretty awesome. Let's look at our team here. So Kreider, 21 points, 26 games, and our rookie here with 19. Zegras with 19 as well, but being the setup guy. So I think that's what it's probably going to be. Is he's going to be a huge setup guy. Mctavish as well. So they just keep feeding whomever, but it looks like our goal scorer probably, yeah, he should be on the top line. He definitely needs to be on our top line, and then we can boost everyone else's stats. And then later on, we try and formulate something to have that more long-term look at, because Cooley will probably come into the second line here, and Cooley, Kreider, and Butch looks like that would be a solid second line as well, with, or I guess Lafreniere as well. Yeah, so this looks like our top line for the future. I'm almost willing to commit fully to that. And then when Lafreniere comes back, he'll probably match up with Kreider and Cheadle, or hopefully one of those know how to play center, which it doesn't look like they do. So, or Lafreniere plays center. I think he plays center, right? Yeah, so maybe Lafreniere is our second line center there with Cooley or left winger. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time.